Hey everyone, Sean here with Madly Made Minute, and welcome back to another episode of Scrappy Shorts, where everything has potential. So I'm not sure about you, but I've been in that card making mood, and I've got those Christmas cards cranking out like nobody's business. And I tend to use a lot of leaves and a lot of, greenery and those types of things, like this kind of stuff in my cards for Christmas, right? So we do a lot of these gold leaves and things that we die cut out. And this got me thinking, why don't I keep a stash of this stuff? Just make a whole bunch of this, put it in a little Tupperware container or something, and keep it when I need it versus cutting it every time. Then I got thinking, after Christmas in particularly, I can just make a whole bunch of these no matter what they look like, and then use stuff to mix and match, which got me thinking, this is a Scrappy Short video, and I can use scraps. So let's head down to my camera, my down camera, and I just want to show you my thought process and what I'm thinking, and then we'll just run a couple through and see what they look like. All right? So here's what I was thinking. I'm going to zoom out just a tiny bit here. There we go. All right. Here's my scrap bucket. I use this on my Scrappy Shorts, right? And it's getting some goodies, lots of goodies in here. But you've seen me do videos with stuff like this that I've ink smushed and distress sprayed and things and made leaves and things out of. So I'm not going to use that. Too typical, too easy, too spot on, right? I want us to stretch outside the box just a little bit and think about just mixing and matching stuff. So if I dig through here, why not just grab some of this and die cut some of that? Let's find some design stuff in here that I could do. Make some leaves out of that. That would be super cool. Let's go dig. Let's just dig in here. Here's an old card front I never got finished with. That could be some leaves. That could be some leaves or greenery. What else do I got in here? Let's just grab one more that I could grab and do something with. Let's see. Some of these are card fronts where I'm like, I don't want to ruin that. It could be a total, could be a great card front. That's all too similar. Here's one, right? That's a scrap that could be a leaf. So then I have, and I don't have very many. This is my recent purchase, Alta New Leaf Essentials die set, and I'm digging this one. That's the one with all the gold. Then I was like, I got other die sets that have leaves that I could just make to have standard, right? So like this Alta New Whirlwind Flowers die set from the whole Whirlwind Flowers stamp set. Could just die cut some of this out. I have this eucalyptus one I could do. So let's just grab a couple of these and let's just run some through just to see what we'll get, what it's gonna look like. Okay. All right, I gotta try this. I gotta try these ones for sure. So I gotta try these ones. All right, so we're just gonna go. I'm gonna lay eucalyptus on this one, I think. And look at that, one full piece of scrap, and I could use all that and have just that little piece left. And I might as well throw in. Let's just throw in one of those. Let's just take this and do. Well, that fits good too. Let's just throw those leaves on there, and then let's just run these through and see if I feel like they're usable. Now I could just put these in a stash, and when I'm looking for some leaves or some backgrounds, then you just start digging through of what you have and what would match. It's kind of my thought process on it. So here's the one leaf. I think that works. My eucalyptus. I should have doubled that up, but look at that. That's definitely going to work. Let's see if I can redo that one and double that up. Oh, this one definitely works, right? So let's just run this eucalyptus through one more time with a shim. If you got to redo it, you can always just put that in there and it'll snap. There it went. Just kind of snapped right in place. Lay that on there. I have some paper shims that I use just to get a little extra pressure on there. There we go. That got it. And then just poke that out. And look at that. That is a great leaf. I was just thinking, you know, when I was doing this, I'm like, I just need to have a stash. And then I'm like, I don't want to make a whole, I don't need to make a whole bunch of backgrounds to cut these out. I got it. Look at those. Put that on the white so you can kind of see them. I mean, it just doesn't get any easier. Let's do one more, just because I want to see, right? So I'm going to take this one, and this was just a bubble wrap technique that I was doing. Some backgrounds. Let's just get one of these out. I'm going to get some of that orange and green in there on that one. And see if that works. And it does. It does, it does, it does. Now, here's what I'm thinking. If I go back in here, I saw a floral that I still need to make a card out of. Well, here's one. And then here, it was down here. These. Right? So I could now fussy cut. These are old watercolor ones I did a video on. I could fussy cut these out and then lay some of these underneath it. So, scraps. This is embossing. I could just take a little bundle of some leaves, colorful leaves on top here, bundle it, put a little sentiment on there, boom, got a card. Okay, that's my scrappy short for this week. Super easy. It just hit me as I'm making all these Christmas cards. I'm like, I need a stash of these. Why don't I have a stash of these? Then I don't want to do all this. I have a huge stash of scraps. I can just start cutting away. And you can even make them. If I've got, say, some scraps with hardly anything on it, ooh, that'd be a good one too. Put some, just ink down, or even put some lunar paste or something down, and then start die cutting away. So hopefully that gave you an inspiration. I can see some really cool cards in my future just by doing this and then creating a stash of these when I need them. So thanks for hanging with me. Appreciate you all. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Would love to have you hang with me as I do my journey of card making and sharing it with you all. And give me a thumbs up and a comment. Would love to hear from you if you're liking what I am putting out there. So thanks for hanging with me, and until next time, I'll see you then.